Your brain is quite remarkable. Approximately 100 billion nerve cells work together rapidly and agilely to enable you to think. However, just like the rest of your body, as you age, your brain might not be as strong. For example, you might find yourself needing to take notes to remember things, forgetting appointments, or struggling to follow conversations or actions on television without effort. Fortunately, it's possible to exercise your brain. Hermundur Sigmundsson, a professor in the Department of Psychology at the Norwegian University of Science and Technology, NTNU, says, "The keys to our nervous system are gray and white matter. Gray matter consists of nerve cells, or neurons, and dendrites. White matter, on the other hand, provides the connection between cells, myelinated axons, and contributes to the speed and distribution of signal transmission." Movement physical exercise. This is probably the biggest challenge for all of us. If you sit too much, your body becomes lazy. Unfortunately, the same goes for the brain. It's true that exercising grows our brains. Exercise increases the number of nerve junctions, creating more connection points in the brain and contributing to the formation of new cells. Having good cardiovascular health also means more oxygen to your brain and faster removal of harmful toxins. Exercising outdoors is even more beneficial because you also get the advantage of getting additional vitamin D from the sun. Try to incorporate exercise into exploring new places, meeting new people, or exchanging ideas. This increases the likelihood of new cells forming strong circuits. Let's say you enjoy gardening. Try to do it with your neighbors, someone from your family, or your friends if possible, instead of doing it alone. Instead of going for a walk alone, go with a group or a friend. Most importantly, pay attention to enjoying exercise in a way that you like. The impact of exercise and social interaction on the brain is further strengthened by this desire to participate. Memorization technique. While moving this technique, proven by research and long used by actors, is effective, if you try to memorize something while moving, the information can be much more lasting in your mind. For example, if you need to give a presentation, prepare for an exam, or firmly establish something in your mind, try rehearsing your thoughts while walking or dancing. The vital importance of proper nutrition. About 1/5 of what we eat is sugar, and direct energy to the brain depends entirely on glucose levels. If you can't control your sugar intake, your mind will be much more confused. When you eat what you love, the reward center of your brain releases a chemical called dopamine, which makes us feel pleasure. But while satisfying the reward areas of the brain, you should also consume foods that keep your intestines healthy. The human gut contains over 100 trillion microbes connected to the brain. Their balance is crucial for brain health. That's why the gut is often called the second brain. When you eat a variety of healthy foods, these microbes balance out and your brain stays healthy too. Brain cells are made of fat, so it's vital for your nutrition to include some fat. Healthy fats, especially those found in nuts, seeds, avocados, fish, are important. Additionally, rosemary and turmeric are known to be beneficial for brain health. Enjoying your food and sharing the pleasure of eating in social settings also enhance the benefits of what you eat on the brain. The secret of turning off and disconnecting from everything. A little stress is necessary for preserving our reflexes to respond to emergencies. It leads to the secretion of a hormone called cortisol, which, as long as it's not excessive, provides us with energy and helps us focus. However, prolonged anxiety and high levels of stress are toxic to the brain. Therefore, from time to time, literally turning off the switch and resting this part of the brain is essential. And when you do that, you're actually activating a different part of the brain. We have a network in our brain that we could call working quietly. This function allows us to daydream during the daytime, and this function is crucial for preserving memory. When we disconnect our mental relationship with the outside world, we enable this function of the brain to take over. So if you're caught daydreaming at work, you can defend yourself by saying that you're activating some very vital parts of your brain. If you find it difficult to relax and turn off, you can try reducing your stress levels by experimenting with meditation or mindfulness-based techniques, trying new things you've never tried before. A crucial method in developing your brain is to challenge it by engaging in new activities or learning new things. Enroll in a course in an art form or learn a new language. It will increase your brain's flexibility. Find a game online to compete with your friends or family. This will both challenge you and contribute to the development of your brain through social interaction. Music is brain food. There are findings indicating that music has a very special effect on the brain. When you look at the brain of someone who listens to music or plays music, you see that almost the whole brain is active. Music generally has an enhancing effect on comprehension, and musical memory is often the last thing lost in brain diseases like dementia. Join a choir or get a ticket to see your favorite band perform live right away, preparing for the exam in bed. If you learn something new during the daytime, a connection is established between one nerve cell and another in your brain. When you sleep, this connection strengthens and solidifies, and what you learned becomes part of your memory. That's why sleep is truly crucial for the continuation of memory. If you've experienced trauma or have a bad memory, try not to think about it right before you sleep. If you do, the memory of that bad experience or traumatic event and the negative feelings it causes will be etched into your memory more deeply. For the same reason, avoid watching horror movies at night. Instead, think about the positive things you've learned or experienced that day as you go to sleep. Waking up right. We all know how important sleep is. If you sleep less than 5 hours, your mental abilities weaken, and if you sleep more than 10 hours, you feel sluggish. But another thing that will allow you to make the best use of your mental functions throughout the day is how you wake up. The ideal way is to sleep in a dark room and wake up gradually with increasing light. This light seeping through your closed eyelids prepares the brain in a way, and we release more cortisol. The amount of cortisol hormone in your body when you wake up determines how your brain will function that day. I hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications for more content. Also, don't forget to share your thoughts and suggestions in the comments so we can shape our future videos. Thank you for your support, and see you in the next video.